back. It's been a while. I know. I apologize. Guys, I don't mean to do this. I have been working like a psychopath. How have you guys been? I don't know. I've been living at my desk. This spot right over here in my makeup room where my actual work desk is, I've been living there on average 10 to 16 hours a day. It's been insane. Pete is playing with his fishy. I thought it'd be fun to come back and just kind of chit chat and get ready with you guys. As you can see, I've already done most of my face, but I thought I'd do an eye look with you guys. I'm in the process of kind of filming another video, and I just thought, hey, I'd film a eye look. I've been feeling really grungy lately. I've been like doing a lot of like really kind of grungy eye looks. Yes, I am drinking a White Claw. Please do not judge me. It matches my lip though. But I thought today, because I've had this palette for a while and I haven't played with it yet, I thought I'd do the Raw Beauty Christie in ColourPop at Foresight, because this is just my grungy green dreams right here. I think I'm going to like do mostly these these green and blue shades. Really, really gorgeous. But yeah, I thought that since I have a propensity to talk a lot, I'd go ahead and just film this eye look and do just like a half get ready with me, chit chat get ready with me, so I don't talk your ears off. But yeah, just kind of play catch up, play around with some makeup, and yeah, if you want to see what we come up with this palette, then stick around. I need to clean brushes, guys, and my color switch. It's getting bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and start off with just my Wet n Wild fluffy brush. You guys know I love this brush. It is tried and true. I think I'm gonna start off with Chanterelle, which is this shade right here. So I hope you guys have been doing well. I know I mentioned it before. I probably should have done my eye look first, because this looks like it is going to be messy. I need a, hold on, I'm finding a mirror. I hope you guys have been doing well. I know it has been insane for everybody, and it has been insane for me, and I want to apologize for you guys. It's so weird. I've been on YouTube since 2013. I've been doing this for a very long time, on and off, because there are times when I just kind of drop off the face of the planet, and I don't mean to do that. I really don't, because you guys are so sweet, and so many of you reach out to me and be like, are you okay? We just want to check on you. Guys, I am okay, and I know I've said this before. This is so much fun, and I love doing this, but it does take up a lot of time. I'm not the best editor. I don't have the best camera or the lighting situation, but I do put a lot of time and effort into my videos. So a lot of times video will take me, 4, 5, 6 hours to film and edit and prep for, and that's a lot of time, because I want to put out good quality content for you guys. And when that, so I get into these schedules and I come back and I get so jazzed and I'm so like pumped up to be working on all these videos and really like getting into it. And then my work schedule picks up like it has been over the past, I don't know, year and a half now, to where I literally do nothing but work. I'm just going to take that, just what I have just right underneath my eye there. And when and I think I've told you all this before, but I work in the mortgage industry, and if you have tried to buy a house or refinance a house or anything along that line in the past year, you will know that it's insane. Taking 6 months to get a refinance done, that's not normal. And it's just because the rates are so low. Everybody's buying houses, everybody's refinancing, which is a smart thing to do. Definitely don't blame them for that. But it's almost like, it's just like me and Daniel are looking to buy a house, but we're not looking to buy a house right now because it is such a seller's market. Yeah, rates are really, really low, but houses are going for prices ridiculously over market value. I don't want to get into a bidding war on a house and fall in love with a house and then have to pay like $50,000 over what it's worth. I just don't want to get into that whole mess. We've got a nice house that we really enjoy right now. It's not our perfect house. It's not our forever home, but we love it. We can afford it. We're just happy staying here right now because he works. Daniel actually works at the same company I do. So with that being said, I feel like I have been living in panic mode for about the past 9 months. About 9 months ago, I got promoted, which is great. I'm really, really excited. Where do I want to go next? I think I'm going to go in with Fiddlehead right here. And I'm going to go in with a BR250 brush from Coastal Scents. You guys know this is an oldie but a goodie for me. I love these brushes. These shadows are really powdery, but I'm not getting a lot of fallout as long as you tap off your brush, which is nice. So I got promoted about 9 months ago. So I'm having, was having to learn a new job, a complicated job in the midst of working from home, just all of the challenges that entails. And I want to start off by saying this, and I've said this before, I am not complaining about my job at all. I am very, very blessed to have the job I have. I know I am much, much better off than a lot of people in terms of I didn't lose my job. I'm not struggling to find a job. I'm not struggling to put food on the table. And if that is your situation, my heart and love go out to you, because that is just, I couldn't imagine right now. I mean, for those of you who don't know, before I started this with the company I'm with now in 2016, I was a bartender, and I couldn't imagine being in the food service industry right now, because it's rough. Now that everybody's back, you have people coming out into restaurants, but there's studies being done that people are just treating these servers like they're slaves, essentially. I mean, it's just really bad. Like, these servers, these restaurants aren't staffed properly because nobody wants to come back to work, which I understand. You're making more on unemployment. I mean, that's kind of the most capitalist thing you can do, is stay at home for the least amount of work and get the most amount of money. Like, everybody's so up in arms about that, but I mean, like, that's literally the most capitalist thing you can do. You're getting the most return for the least amount of labor expelled. Anyway, that's a whole different conversation. People just need to start paying people a living wage. We wouldn't be in this situation. But anyway, so I couldn't imagine being in the service industry right now. So anytime me and Daniel go out, like, the server gets at least $20, like, minimum. Doesn't matter if, we're ordering DoorDash from Subway or, or going out to a restaurant. That's just how it is, because I know what they're dealing with, and it sucks. Anyway, so this is not me complaining about my job. This is just, I just want to kind of give y'all a perspective, because, there are so many things in my life that I absolutely love to do. YouTube. I love to garden. I love to go to yoga. I go to yoga almost every day, or usually. There's so many things that I like to do, and they have all been shoved to the side for work. And I do, first of all, before we get into this is not, my managers, because my managers are telling me, Heather, it'll get done when it gets done. You have to have a life. You have to find a work balance. But in my mind, and this is the way I've always been, when there's work to be done, I'm like, there's work to be done. It's right there. It's literally in the other room. I could be online right now getting stuff done, and I'm not. So I've been dealing with this feeling that if I'm at home and I'm awake, I should be working. And that's not normal. It's not normal. It's not healthy. It's not even something that my company is promoting. It's not something that managers are promoting, and my managers have actually had to force me to kind of calm down and be like, I was on the phone with one of my managers a couple weeks ago and just hyperventilating because I could not get everything that needed to be done. And that's so hard for me, because I'm somebody that, when it comes to work, I'm so proactive, and I want to get stuff done, and I want to be the absolute best I can be, and the most reliable and the most helpful, because I'm so grateful for my job. So when I feel like I'm not being that person, or I'm not getting everything done that I should get done, it's stressful for me. It really is. It's and that's just how I've always been. I want to do the best job I can do. I want to prove myself. I want to prove that I'm valuable, and that I'm worth the pay that I receive. And that's just, so it's hard for me. It is hard for me to turn work off. That is my biggest failing right now. And I mean, I am a person of many, many failings. Don't get me wrong. I'm not, but when it comes to just balance and life and just existing as a normal, happy, healthy, balanced individual, I fail miserably at that. It's work all the time. And over the past year, it's been at the detriment of my mental and physical health. It's been at the detriment of me spending time with my family, with Daniel. Like, you know, going and spending time with my family, and with Daniel, I feel guilty. I feel guilty having a life. And again, this is not something that my managers are pushing on me. This is literally my brain being programmed that, you know, you have to work, you have to work, you have to work. And I think it's a thing that people don't really talk about a lot, is that we are so programmed. Like, I don't know about y'all, even from a young age. Like, I don't know about y'all, but when I was in high school, I would go home and have 5 or 6 hours worth of homework every night. You know, I was in the International Baccalaureate, you know, advanced placement classes. And 5, 6 hours of homework a night after being in school for 8 hours a day. And that's just not, like, that's not normal. It's not normal, and it's not healthy. And I read something online, and somebody said, they're just programming us. So when you send kids home after spending all day in school with a shit ton of homework, you're programming them to be drones. So you're not necessarily, they're not necessarily going to question it. I'm just going to take my LYS translucent powder just to kind of soften this up a little bit. They're not going to sit there and question why they're working at their job at 7 o'clock at night when they should be, you know, having dinner with their family. It's like we've been programmed like this from a very young age. It is just kind of how it seems to me. And it's like I'm having to go through and deprogram myself and make myself understand that I cannot work all the time. The job that I do, yeah, it's important. I work with, it has to do with people's financial situations and with, you know, housing situations, and it is important, and I completely appreciate and understand that. But at the end of the day, it's not brain surgery, and nobody's going to die if something doesn't get done. What do I want to do? I'm really liking this look already. I'm looking all kinds of dead, and I'm kind of feeling it. I'm going to have to ease it up a little bit, but I think I'm going to go in with Emerald City. We're going to try this. I don't know where this is going to go, guys. We're just playing. And that's something that I'm very slowly having to teach myself. I'm having to teach myself it is okay to step away. It is okay to step away and go eat dinner with my dad and Daniel, or to watch TV, or just to log off at 5 because I've already worked 8 hours that day, if not more, depending on when I logged on that morning. It's like I think I logged off last Friday with 54 hours, just Monday through Friday. This week I logged off with 48 hours, and I'm like, I was slacking. I only worked 48 hours from Monday to Friday. That's an extra day of work. That is an entire extra day of work, and I'm probably going to go back and work Saturday or Sunday too. You know, and it's always in the back of my head. It's not like, wow, I worked all these hours and got all this stuff done this week. It's shit, I only worked an extra, 8 hours of overtime. That's all I worked. And that's what's going on in the back of my head. And it's just not it's not healthy. And I'm slowly trying to take steps to change the way I think. And that includes planning. It includes, I have to sit down. I've gotten really into happy planning, into happy planners, which, God, don't even go down that rabbit hole because I'm fucking obsessed. I love it. I've got a catch-all planner, and then I've got a budget planner, and I've got a planner for my channel, and then I've got a planner for health stuff and a planner for work. I fucking love happy planners. I am a 38-year-old woman, and I love colored markers and sticker books. It's my thing. I don't understand. I don't know how I got down this rabbit hole. But no regrets. I'm not feeling sad about it at all. But I love them. Daniel, it's probably really excessive for me to have one of each of these, but it's such a calming thing for me to sit down and plan out my week and what do I want to accomplish and what am I grateful for. It's changing, and they're a positive. My happy planners are a positive thing. I write gratitude lists. I write accomplishments. I write things that these are things I'm proud of. These are things that I got accomplished this week that I'm really proud of. These are 2 things I did for myself today that I just wanted to do. This is what I got accomplished this week in terms of my health. And it's even for my work one, I'm like, you know what? I got this many things done today. I worked this many hours. This is how much better I'm getting. So I'm trying really hard to be really positive. And like I said, kind of change my way trying to figure out what I want to do, guys. Sorry. I'm trying to change my way of thinking, and it's hard. It's so hard when you have been programmed your entire life to be like, okay, well, I'm conscious, so I need to be productive. And that is not necessarily the case, or you don't need to be productive in a way that is making you money. If you want to be productive in a way that feeds you physically or emotionally or spiritually or just whatever it might be. That's something I've really been struggling with. So is to set aside work and say, I'm going to work on my channel now, or I'm going to go to yoga, or I'm going to go talk to my plants outside and weed because I want to. And that's what I want to do because this is my time. I have got to get away from where I live to work and to where I just work to live. Because there's so many things that I want to do, and it's hard. It's hard. I don't know if anybody else is dealing with this kind of stress due to being, working at a restaurant and being understaffed and feeling like you can't get it all done, or working in an office setting and feeling like you can't get it all done because you don't have the support you need, you don't have the staff you need, people aren't coming back to work. I mean, it's just a weird, unprecedented time that we're living in. I'm just going back in with more of that chanterelle shade to kind of bring that mustardy color back. And it's weird. I think it's so good that there's such a conversation around mental health right now because it's such a, it's still like such a taboo topic. I mean, but it really does affect you. Your mental health can affect you, your physical health, in such a negative way. Like over the past year, I have started just randomly getting these kind of weird rashes, like itchy rashes, and I don't know where they come from. I haven't changed anything, I haven't changed, how I'm doing laundry or perfume or body wash or anything like that. And Daniel finally told me, he was like, Heather, you break out weeks when you are really, really, really stressed out. Because there are times when I just sit at my desk and I cry because I'm overwhelmed by the amount of work that I have to do in the time I have to do it in. And I was like, fuck, I am breaking out in a rash due to stress. It's hard. It's hard to look and say, I can't believe I've let work take over my life to the point where I have put everything aside. Essentially, I am looking all kinds of like natural Morticia, like Morticia if she was a woodland fairy, and I'm kind of digging it. I don't know. We're gonna keep going. We'll see. I'm gonna take a BRC S06 and more of that chanterelle shade. We're gonna tighten this up a little bit here. But yeah, it's hard. It's embarrassing. It's like I have been, and my family has been so worried about me. Because, they're like, at some point you just have to say fuck it and say, if it doesn't get done, it doesn't get done, and that's it. You've done everything you can, and that's all you can do. And you can't do any more than that, and nobody else can expect any more of that from you. I mean, they can, but that's not realistic. This is looking, I might be looking a little crazy. I'm trying to see. I haven't done my makeup on camera in a while. Let me see if I can fix this. Hold, please. Okay, that's looking a little bit more even. It's looking a little crazy, but that's... fuck it. We're going with it. All right. So I'm going to go back in with that chanterelle shade again with that fluffy brush. Because what I did is I just evened out the black, or the green. So I'm just going to go back in and soften this up again. This might look like a big old bruise on my face, but whatever. Like I said, I'm kind of digging it. We'll see. I'm going to tone this down just a little. Sometimes you just got to play. And take a couple of left turns because it'll all work out. We're not going to worry about it. Okay, you know what? We're going to just finish up the eye look, put on liner and lashes, and see where we go from there. I might hate this, whatever. Okay, I think I want to use this eyeliner. This is called Apathy. This is from a collection that Urban Decay came out with a few years ago called the Black Market Collection. It was probably like 2016, actually. Really pretty, like smoky green. So anyway, that's kind of where I've been. I've been having emotional breakdowns over work because I'm a psycho. And so I'm taking baby steps. That's like my motto, is baby steps. Maybe I don't eat healthy every day, but you know, if I had one healthy meal and one shitty meal that day, I'm going to say, you know what? It was not a perfect day, but I did what I could for that one meal. And that was a baby step. You know, maybe I don't get to yoga or the gym every day, but the days that I do go, that's a baby step. I made it, I showed up, and I'm not going to let one bad day or even a couple bad days drag me down. I have to take those baby steps to incorporate these things that I love into my life. And like I said, it's been hard. It's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do, but that's kind of where I'm trying to get with my channel. I'm trying to get to the point where I find a way to incorporate it into my life, you know, and maybe that's doing one video a week for a while. Maybe I just start off doing my weekly palettes videos. Maybe I do a video, I don't know. Maybe I do 2 videos. I don't know. I'm kind of at that point where I'm not quite sure how I am going to incorporate my channel into my life, and I'm trying to figure that out. And like I said, it's not because I don't enjoy doing it. I do. I love my channel. Guys, I don't make money off my channel. I mean, I make a little bit here and there, but mostly this is a labor of love just because I enjoy doing it. I've lost a bunch of subscribers lately. You know, maybe people just aren't into my channel anymore. That's okay. You know, I'm having just as much fun with my channel as when I had 5 subscribers. So if that's where it ends up going, then that's where it ends up going. And I'm happy with that. This is truly a fun outlet for me, and that's all I'm looking for from it. And the only thing I want to see for myself is consistency. I want to see consistency where at least get up 1 video a week. You know? And if I can do that, I'm going to be really happy. And you know, if people watch, that's fantastic. And if they don't, that's okay too. Because, you know, like I said, this is mainly for me. This is because I love to do it. It makes me happy. It's fulfilling for me. And I just enjoy it. I love it. Oh, sorry guys, I'm using that evergreen shade, that really pretty kind of a duochrome. You guys know I was gonna go for that because I am predictable. It's kind of like a green to red shift. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. Okay, I like that. I really like this palette so far. When I said I've been taking pictures of all the makeup looks I've been doing over the past couple weeks, and I have been in a grungy mood. Even if they're not necessarily like those kind of grungy colors you think of, just like blown out, sloppy, all over the eye. It's just been kind of my vibe the past couple of weeks. Not mad about it. I just kind of wanted to give y'all, you know, just kind of give y'all an update on where I've been. If, you know, if you're interested, you know, some people might not even care, and that's cool too. You know, everybody's got their own life and their own issues and trials that they're dealing with. If you're going through the same thing, I just wanted to kind of bring it up because there's so many people that got impacted in such an opposite way with all this craziness in this pandemic, and people are losing loved ones. You know that at the end of the day, I have a job, I have a home, I have my family. There's no reason for me to be complaining about anything. But on the flip side, you're not mentally okay. It can affect you. It can affect you, and it needs to be addressed. And, you know, you have to find a way to make your life a life. I'm liking this look. I'm liking this look. I need something for the inner corner. I want something kind of goldy, but I think West Coast is going to be a little too much. This one right here. So I think I'm going to go in with Amrezy, the Amrezy highlighter. Hold please. Because this has got that nice kind of goldy tone to it, but it won't be too much. Do I like? Yes, I like. Okay. Okay, I don't even think I want to do liner with this. I think I just want to do lashes. Am I liking this? I'm probably going to film this and be like, what the fuck were you doing? It looks awful. But, All right, guys, I'm going to go in with the Styles of Lashes or Styles of Beauty half lashes in Diane. I love these things. I'm going to throw those on real quick. And yeah, we're going to go from there. Okay. Guys, yeah, that's where I've been. That's where my head's at. This is what, you know, like I said, I don't have any goals for my channel other than just I want to keep it going because it's been such, you know, it's been a part of my life for so long. What, 8 years now? It's a long time. It's a long time, and I really enjoy doing it. And I hope you guys enjoy. The people who watch, I hope y'all enjoy the content I put out. You know, that's really all that matters to me. But let me know what you guys want to see. I mean, do you like the tutorials? Do you like more of just kind of a weekly palette video where you can kind of get to see the looks that I create and how I created them, but they're not tutorials, they're just pictures? off. I mean, I don't know. These always go on so easy, and they're going to be a pain in the ass today. Aren't you? Okay, I feel like this look is coming together. I'm going to have to do a little black to kind of blend those in. But I usually do for this kind of half lash. Let me know down below. What have you guys been doing lately? What have y'all been enjoying? How have you been? What have you been watching lately? I've been watching a lot of Teresa is Dead. I freaking love that woman. She's so funny. She's so unabashedly herself. I think it's amazing. And, you know, well, I've been swearing a lot today. I know I usually don't like swear a ton on my channel, but in real life, Daniel tells me I could make truckers, sailors, and Marines embarrassed. Because he's like, sometimes I just don't understand how you think about the things that come out of your mouth. I'm like, I don't know. This is why I think I'm going to live till I'm probably 155, because I don't hold anything in. It just all comes flowing out. I'm usually in a stream of profanity. But she cracks me up. I just love her. I think she's so funny. And she's just so real. And she just does not care what anybody thinks about her. And I think that's so fabulous. I wish more of us could be that free and unencumbered as far as other people's expectations. Why is there a bug there? That's kind of cooperating. We're gonna run with it while it's here. So what I'm gonna do is, oh wait, there's not a black in this shade. There's not a black in this palette. Do I have a black right in front of me? Probably. No. All right, I am going to go into this palette right here. This is my Sonia Kashuk Ion Neutrals matte palette. Still love this thing. This is probably one of the most used palettes in my collection. Why are you licking my feet? Sarah's licking my feet. I don't know. What you doing, huh? You being a gruffly chuffly? What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go in and just kind of press this right along the lash line to kind of blend in this band. Shirley, why are you licking my feet? And in between my toes. That's not awkward at all. Guys, I have two of the weirdest cats on the face of the planet. Okay, that Apathy eyeliner wasn't doing it for me, so I just went in with my Marc Jacobs highlighter in black. So, let me clean myself up here. Hold on. All right, guys, so this is the finished eye look. It's kind of a mess. It's kind of grungy, and I'm kind of digging it. I don't know. We're going to go with it. Do I have black? I probably have black all over my face. So this is the look using the At Foresight palette from Raw Beauty Kristi and ColourPop. Gorgeous. This palette is stunning. I'm excited to play around with this. This might be going, we're going to Mexico in November. This one might be going with me because that's really, really pretty. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you enjoyed this kind of chit chat. I hope I wasn't too rambly and obnoxious because that definitely was like not my intention. I just kind of wanted to let you guys know where I was in my headspace, just because it's been an interesting situation. Sometimes life throws you a curve and you just got to go with it. You know, you just got to figure out what you want to do and, you know, decide to make the best of it. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. So anyway, I hope you guys are well. Again, let me know what you think about this eye look down below. Do you have this palette? This is like really super grungy, but again, that's just been my vibe lately. I've been liking all these kind of grungy tones. I don't know if I'm pulling it off or not, but I'm liking it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I have a few videos filmed. I'm going to do an LYS beauty review that I'm working on. I'm going to do a room tour. I've got another declutter where I go through and declutter a bunch of stuff. So, you know, I do have some videos coming, weekly palettes. It's just, you know, I'm filming and I'm trying to kind of get ahead so I can always have at least one video up a week. But yeah, that's just, that's the plan. No set schedule. I'm just going to kind of go with what feels right. So I hope that's okay with you guys. But as always, thank y'all so much for hanging out and talking about makeup with me. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Have a rocking week, and I will see you next time. Bye.